Your first fanboy moment, what was it?
Yeah, I think the fanboy moment would be when the first time I met Shah Rukh sir.
Wow.
When Shah Rukh sir wanted to, speak to ma'am, गौरी मैम, वहाँ पे दिल्ली में, तो और पापा उनके फ़ोन गौरी मैम के पापा का फ़ोन उठाते थे, तो शाहरुख सर ना लड़की की आवाज़ में बोलते थे कि है क्या गौरी है क्या, तो बोलते कौन बोल रहा है, तो बोलते थे शालीन, तो बोलते हैं ऐसे मुझे तुम्हारे नाम से वो याद आता है.
Wow.
बट मुझे उस दिन वो कुछ याद नहीं आया था, कुछ नहीं सुनाई दिया था, मैं सिर्फ उनको देख रहा था. आई वाज लाइक वाओ, ही शाहरुख खान, ही इज टॉकिंग समथिंग टू मी. माय फर्स्ट किस
After the bear.
after the bear? No. Hi, I'm Shalin Bhanot, you're watching me on Mirchi Plus.
Hi, this is Siddharth Shukla from Mirchi Plus, and I have with me Shalin Bhanot today. A very warm welcome to Mirchi, Shalin.
Thank you.
So first of all, congratulations for all the work you're doing.
Thank you.
It suddenly feels like it's Shalin Bhanot 2.0 because ek ke baad ek things are coming, and touch wood, all for good.
Thank you.
Currently you're shooting for Bekaboo, right?
Yes.
It's the first time you're doing supernatural thriller, right?
Yes.
So how is any extra preparation you did, or how has the experience been for supernatural?
Yeah, honestly, this is the first time I'm properly working with Balaji also, Ekta Kapoor ma'am.
Wow.
It is the first time I'm doing a show like this, which is supernatural fiction, which has a lot of powers, where, you've not seen a lot of, I don't know, Indian television, we've never shown any devil.
Yeah.
Proper devil who's a handsome devil and
Yeah.
good looking and
Yeah.
stylish. So, to portray all of that is very unique and very nice. It's very good to, it's brilliant to work with Balaji.
Wow.
I think they're one of the best companies, creatively, one of the best companies to work with. And it feels very nice, yaar, maza aata hai karne mein. Using all these powers and all of that, everything. I have a lot of power, so I feel very Superman types.
Yeah, sometimes you will काश ये really होती.
नहीं, भगवान ना करे. मैं बहुत फायदे उठाता अगर ऐसा होता तो.
Okay. Avinash, you just also did Inspector Avinash, and the show is receiving good reviews, and you yourself are receiving good reviews. How was the experience of working on Inspector Avinash, and what is it, क्या दिखा, आपको उसमें कि I had to do it वाला चीज़ जिसमें आया?
Yeah, so when I finished, Inspector Avinash actually came my way 2.5 years back, and I wanted to try something new and I wanted to try something different. And that is when I thought that, web space is something that I'm yet to explore and I wanted to explore. So I thought I'll do that. And luckily I got Inspector Avinash, and it was sheer by luck that I got it. I met somebody, I met Shahid karke hain who's done the casting. Okay. And I met him in one of the coffee shops, and he's like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good, how are you? And he said, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing, I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah.
And he's like, would you like to do a web show? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And it just happened. And the whole experience of working in that web series, I think as an actor now, I'm a better actor. I feel because because Neeraj Pathak is there. He's a fantastic director, and he's taken out something which from me, within me, something that I didn't know I had. The kind of role that I have done, I didn't know that I had that kind of caliber to pull off something like that. But he made sure that he takes out all the nuances which he had written it and conceived it for the character. So when I did that, I think during that entire thing and working with Randeep Hooda and working, it became a very, how should I say, educationally profound journey. It became a very as an actor, as a craft. I think I learned a lot from them. Yeah.
Wow. And Neeraj Pathak sir does have a clarity for what he does. I interviewed him for Inspector Avinash, and he said, I think there are more than 250 characters in the show, and he did justice to all of them.
Yes.
That's the credibility. But was it shot after Big Boss?
No. This was shot before Big Boss.
Before Big Boss.
So I was shooting for this show when I actually got the first phone call when I got. I was actually I had finished the last schedule, and I got a call for Big Boss.
Wow.
Yeah. So we finished that, and then I went to Big Boss.
Things are just happening.
It's just happening. Yeah.
Wow.
And
how was it like?
In fact, I was almost sure that Inspector Avinash would get released during me being inside, and luckily, fortunately, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because there was so much of editing and post production work. that they took that much time, and meanwhile I came out, and the moment I'm out and I started shooting for this, and then
Wow.
it just fell into place. I think it just fell in
Wow.
place.
All touch wood. So, how was your life after Big Boss? You know, because you are inside the house locked for so many days, and then suddenly you're out, and people, the entire country, you know how it is, right? How did you feel? कुछ change दिखा in people's perception for you?
यार बहुत सारा चेंज दिखता है यार, बहुत सारा जब आप एक ऐसा शो करते हो जिसमें यू नो यू आर देयर 24 आवर्स
Right.
in front of the cameras,
Right.
you don't have any filters left,
Right.
है ना. आप चाह के भी ऐसे कोई फिल्टर्स नहीं लग सकते. वो शो भी वैसा है कि आपके पास में ज़्यादा फिल्टर नहीं होते. You get connected to people when, I always say everybody, there is nobody perfect in this world.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when when you have the guts to show your imperfection and your not so perfect self, is when people would actually know who you are.
Yeah. Right.
You know,
right.
and they'll feel connected to you.
Right. Right. Right.
So you should never hesitate in making mistakes.
Of course, but you know, also there is this perception. I'm sure you might have read on comments or somewhere that Big Boss may some things are scripted. For instance, you know, the fights or your whole Tina Datta episode that was there. And so how is it? I want you to clarify. It's all real or how
I
things
wish
are?
it was scripted. I wish. No, yaar, it was not. It is not at all scripted, yaar. It's such a amazing show. It is such an amazing format.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Hats off to the person who actually made this entire concept.
Yeah.
You know, whenever they made Big
Yeah,
Brother,
yeah.
and they made that entire concept. Hats off to those people, because it is one of the finest reality shows that can ever exist in on any platform.
And so loved. By
Yeah,
people
yeah,
who have
yeah.
watched.
And it is absolutely candid. It is like you leave couple of people and you don't know what they will do.
Yeah.
And the show revolves around people who actually nobody knows what they will do.
Right. Right.
And it's just happening.
right.
Things are just happening. There is no pre-planned thing. I don't think anybody, if somebody plans something, they fall flat.
Right. Right.
Inside the house also we've seen.
Right.
In my episode, in my season also, I saw a lot of people planning certain things and they fell flat.
Right.
You cannot plan. You just have to live. You know, it's like how Sadhguru says, just live, just be.
Just be, right.
Just be. So you just be. You'll do certain good things, you'll
Right.
do certain not so good things, and all of that will, if you are right, will fall in place.
Right. And the chemistries were real.
And everything was real. It is everything. The fight is real. The hunger is real.
Right.
The fight for coffee is real. I mean, imagine, it is so stupid.
Right,
But
I
it
know.
is real. You know, you're fighting for 2 eggs is real.
All grown up adults and
हाँ, grown up, but तुमने मेरा दूध पी लिया, मेरा carton का दूध पिया, and I'm like, oh God. But it is all real. They actually mean it.
yeah,
No,
wow.
I meant it when every time I asked if I craved for chicken. मेरा chicken कहाँ है? It's all real.
Amazing. So, Shalin, you know, you've completed so many years, I guess approximately a decade or more than a decade, or you are doing some amazing work. But abhi bhi aisa hota hai that you feel, because there's a lot of ongoing debate around, you know, people say that, some people have come forward and say that TV actors are basically actors who belong to the TV fraternity. They are looked down upon by some people. For instance, if you go and try for a big movie, big budget movie or anything of that sort, do you still face such, you know, discrimination?
I've never faced it, yaar.
Oh, wow.
I have never faced it.
That's really nice.
Yeah. I might not be able to pull off a role in an audition
Acha.
and not get selected.
But you've been given chance to audition.
But yeah,
Wow.
I have got I'll be honest and candid about it. I have actually got a, so I've never told this thing to anybody, but I can actually.
Yeah.
You know, I got a message from Yash Raj, you know,
Wow.
somebody from Yash Raj Studios,
Wow.
Yash Raj Films. And I thought that was a false prank and I didn't revert back. But then I sent them, sent that message and a snapshot of that to, on their Insta, that is it real? And they said, yes, it is real. I was like, what? I'm getting a call from Yash. So it is all crap. If you are, if they need you, they will call you.
Wow.
If they like your acting, they will cast you.
Wow. Wow.
You know, you need to up your game. You need to up your craft, because people think it's more to do with your looks or to body or whatever. No. You have to have your craft right.
So it's eventually about how you perform in the audition, no
Of
matter
course,
where you
of
come from or
course.
whatever
No.
it is.
We've seen so many people. Yeah, we've seen from Rajkumar to all of these people doing so well, and they've all money, and all of these people have come from television, and they're doing so well on movies.
Yeah.
You know, they're one of the biggest the actors, I think, and I love all of them. I genuinely do. Their craft is so good, and that is why they are where they are. Ayushmann is one of the examples. And all of these, Kartik Aaryan, he was a television actor. All of this. So all of them have been a television actor, and then they did. So there's kuch bhi nahi hai yaar. It's just by chance. You meet right person at the right time, and right things happen.
Like you said, for I think Inspector Avinash.
For Avinash happened.
Yeah.
And tomorrow maybe probably I'll do a movie.
Oh,
and then probably all this will be left behind. You know.
Of course, that's just a journey.
Yeah, it's just a journey.
Amazing. Shalin, you are so fit. And your fitness has been constant. Your physique, and I just don't want to talk about the external physique, but your fitness I'm talking about. What is that one thing that keeps you going? के workout करना ही है या फिर gym जाना ही है, diet follow करने? How कभी ऐसा नहीं आता कि चलो ठीक है रहने देते हैं. How like what makes you keep going?
So I'll tell you what. There are certain things every human being should. I always tell this. Every human being should keep certain things, choose certain things which they should take it as brushing your teeth.
Right. A part of life.
A part of life. It is not a choice.
Right.
You know, whether you choose to read, whether you choose to be fit, to go to the gym, or to eat healthy. All of these things, there are certain things that you have to choose according to your own self of what you think will resonate to yourself more, and make it as actual as you brush your teeth.
Right.
So it's as actual. You don't even realize you're doing it.
Yeah, it's organically.
It is subconscious.
Right.
हम आज अगर brush करते हैं तो इतने साल बाद में मुझे लगता भी नहीं कि हम लोगों को register होता है.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't, but we clean it properly.
Yeah.
We do it brilliantly well.
Yeah.
Every day, every time.
Right.
So similarly, whether it is workout, whether it is working out on your self, whether your brains, or meditation, or anything that you choose,
right,
put it in that slot that you're putting it as you're brushing teeth, and you'll never miss it.
Wow, that's some good advice that we got. So I also want to know, actually, your fans want to know what's your take on since we all believe that you're single right now, what's your take on remarriage? Because like what's your take on that?
Yeah, honestly, I'll be very honest about this. Committing to a human soul is very important.
Right.
And giving your 200% to your human partner, to a soul partner is very good.
Right.
And it's very important to have somebody. I am not saying you can't live without it.
Yeah.
You can, obviously. There is actually, your soul comes alone and it will go alone.
Right.
So eventually you will die alone. But in that whole journey of you living this life, if you have a companion, it's beautiful, it's lovely.
Wow.
Having said that, if you don't get it, don't feel sad. It's okay.
Yeah.
You have enough people.
Right.
And if you want to celebrate it, whether you celebrate it going to a church and kissing the bride, or doing Sat Phera, or not doing anything and just holding hand and promising each other that I will stand by. It is all okay. It is all the same.
Yeah.
The point is that you need to promise your soul, and you have to promise the other one that you will take care of that person.
Wow.
You will give your 200%. You will be loyal, you will be honest, you will be respectful to that person.
Right.
Now, if that person wants to marry you, brilliant. Not marry you, brilliant. Live life just in any capacity is fine. That can happen with two friends.
Yeah, right.
Two guy friends, or to anyone.
Right.
And if you are promising, that is important.
Wow.
So marriage or remarriage or whatever, how many times you try? Make mistakes, you try. But end of the day, what is more important is giving yourself.
Right,
giving
that's true.
in and keeping the respect of the other person, and giving your 200% to the other person.
Wow, that's really enriching right now. And I'll quickly move on to, I'm going to ask you about your firsts, the first experiences and everything. So these are the questions. Cool. I'll start with your first salary.
My first salary was 90 rupees a day when I was selling, when I used to sell soda bottles in bars. in
Oh.
Pune. Yeah,
Wow, that's really inspiring.
that's how I started.
Wow, your first date?
My first date, I think, would be a date where I was in Jabalpur in my school, outside the school. वो बेर वाली आती है ना,
Right,
अम्मा
right.
आती थी.
Yeah, yeah.
तो I treated a girl in my class, which I liked her, with that bear, and we sat and like we next to the road we were eating that. So that was my first date.
Wow.
क्या होता है वहाँ पे जल्दी पहुँच जाते हैं ना, सब लोग घर जाने होता है.
I know.
लड़कियों को अलाउड नहीं होता.
Right,
जैसे
right.
आपका छुट्टी हुई तो आपको घर जाना है.
Right.
But she waited for 20 minutes and we
That's what
that was
the
a
love
date,
sign
yeah.
that was for you.
Yeah. That was bear, शबरी के बेर जो थे, ₹2 वाले, वो मेरा पहला डेट था.
Amazing. Your first kiss
My first kiss
after the bear?
after the bear?
No.
No. My first kiss was when I was in my 9th standard.
Ah.
Yeah, it was a peg. It was a nice, cute peg, but that gave me the biggest adrenal rush.
Butterflies.
Yeah, butterflies and three days तक मतलब यादें आ रही हैं, नींद नहीं आ रही है, all of that. Yeah.
Wow. Your first fanboy moment? Like
My-
when you felt, you met another celebrity, you thought it's a fanboy moment. I see, although I saw a few pictures there with SRK, but your first fanboy moment, what was it?
Yeah, I think the fanboy moment would be when the first time I met Shahrukh sir.
Wow.
And I was all awestruck, and I was just looking at him, and I was like, damn, wow. Yeah, so that was my first in one of the reality shows where he shared a kissa of, he shared this. So he was telling me a story, telling everybody a story that when Shahrukh sir wanted to speak to ma'am, Gauri ma'am, वहाँ पे दिल्ली में, तो और पापा उनके फ़ोन में, गौरी मैम के पापा अगर फ़ोन उठाते थे तो शाहरुख सर ना लड़की की आवाज़ में बोलते थे कि है क्या गौरी है क्या, तो बोलते कौन बोल रहा है, तो बोलते थे शालीन. तो बोलते हैं ऐसे मुझे तुम्हारे नाम से वो याद आता है.
Wow.
बट मुझे उस दिन वो कुछ याद नहीं आया था, कुछ नहीं सुनाई दिया था, मैं सिर्फ उनको देख रहा था. मैं वाज लाइक वाओ, ही शाहरुख खान, ही इज टॉकिंग समथिंग टू मी.
कुछ तो बोल रहे हैं, he's talking to me.
बस बोलते जाओ आप.
Nice. The first person you call when you're in trouble?
The first person I call is Gagan. He's a friend of mine.
Okay.
And Sonia, they are two friends of mine.
Yeah.
Depending on what kind of trouble I am in, but these two people I'll call them.
Right. So your first moment in your acting career when you truly felt like I've made it.
I'm yet to get that moment.
Oh wow,
Yet to get that
that's nice. Okay. First time you felt you forgot your lines during the shoot.
I forgot my lines.
Yeah.
First time
Yeah.
I forgot. So I'll tell you one किस्सा. When I was मुझे एक पॉलिटिशियन थे, एक नेताजी थे, उन्होंने मुझे बुलाया था कैंपेन के लिए पैसे देके, क्योंकि है ना, और आपको प्रमोट करना होता है उनको, है ना,
Right.
इट्स अ कैंपेन.
Right.
तो मुझे मुझे अभी भी याद है, दैट वाज द बिगेस्ट, लाइक मुझे वो आलम कभी भूलूंगा नहीं. तो वो गुजरात में था.
Okay.
तो उनका नाम जो लिखा हुआ था हर जगह पे गुजराती में लिखा हुआ था. मैं उनका नाम भूल गया था स्टेज पे. तो वो स्क्रिप्ट में बाकी पार्ट मुझे याद था, मुझे वो जो नेताजी जिन्होंने मुझे बुलाया मैं उनका नाम भूल गया था. अब मैं मंच पे हूँ एंड आई डोंट नो कि मैं क्या बोलूँ. तो मैंने ये जो बैठे हैं ये क्या है, कौन है, एंड इट टुक मी 5 minutes एंड आई वाज लाइक डैम, इनका नाम क्या था. फिर मुझे याद आ गया.
Wow. हिंदी इंग्लिश सारे प्रोनाउंस उस दिन याद.
मैंने सब उस दिन सब कर लिए थे. मैंने ये बहुत महान है, बहुत अच्छे हैं, ऐसे हैं, ऐसा करके.
Nice. What was your first audition?
My first audition was, I think, my first audition was in Sphere Origin. जब मैं कार्तिक कुबेरे के यहाँ पे बिल्डिंग है उसके बाहर में खड़ा हुआ था, कुछ जूस पी रहा था, and there was this lady, I am her protege actually.
Okay.
नीलू मैम करके हैं.
Wow.
उन्होंने मुझे देखा और उन्होंने बोला एक्टर हो. बोला नहीं. बोलते बनोगे. मैं आप बनाओगे. बोलती हाँ. वो अंदर लेके गई. That was my first show, सात फेरे, that I did ZTV पे.
Right, of course. Amazing. So, lastly, what was your first fan encounter that you remember? Like, पहली बार people might have इन्होंने आपको recognize किया हो. Do you remember that?
First?
Yeah.
यार जब सात फेरे मैंने किया था तो उस टाइम पे क्या होता था, इंडिया में जब टेलीकास्ट होता था, यूके में एक आध महीने बाद में होता था.
Right, हाँ.
सो मैंने यहाँ पे शूट किया था और मैं कुछ काम से लंदन गया था. मैं लंदन में वहाँ पे गया तो मुझे पता चला कि सब लोगों ने वहाँ पे, और मुझे वहाँ पे आई स्टिल रिमेंबर कि साउथ हॉल में था मैं, और मैं एक दुकान में गया था कुछ खरीदने के लिए, और वहाँ पे उन्होंने मुझे पहचाना. वो मेरे लिए सबसे बड़ा फैन मोमेंट था कि यार मेरे इंटरनेशनली नाम आ गया मेरा. मैं कभी नहीं भूलूंगा. and he gifted me. मैं वो chewing gum लेने गया था तो उन्होंने बोला था नहीं हमारी तरफ से ऐसे, तो मेरे लिए वो बहुत बड़ी बात थी क्योंकि 200 रुपए की chewing gum उन्होंने फ्री में दी थी मुझे ऐसा.
Right, and मेरे काम की वजह से.
हाँ मेरे काम की वजह से तो उन्होंने मुझे पहचान लिया. So that was a big moment for me.
Amazing. Okay, that was about your first. I'm going to quickly ask you rapid fire questions. First, your favorite actor in India currently?
My favorite actor in India currently is Shalin Bhanot.
Nice. बहुत लोगों का.
Will always be.
Self-love is very important.
Yeah, very important. I love myself.
Wow. Your favorite actress?
My favorite actress right now is Isha Singh, who's opposite me. Who's playing Bela.
Nice. One celebrity you would like to ask out on a date?
I don't know, I'm too shy to ask anybody out for a date.
Okay, from here you can ask.
But
who's that one person you wish you could ask out?
I think in India?
Yeah.
No, anything I'll say will backfire on me. I should not say anything.
Okay, it's a hypothetical question.
Hypothetical.
Yeah, I'll mention hypothetical.
The first time I fell in love with any actress was, and the grace and the persona of an actress was Aishwarya Rai. So I would always want to have a cup of coffee with her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Still remember Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, Dola Re Dola, and I will like.
Nice. 3 benefits of being single.
3 benefits? There are all benefits of being single.
Name 3.
3. You don't have to wake up and look at the phone and type good morning Janu.
Right.
You don't have to entire day tell what you have eaten.
Updates.
Or you've not eaten. Khana kha liya, baby. You don't get those messages.
Yeah.
Night mein when you are sleeping, you can sleep at any time, do anything without telling anybody, and then go to sleep.
Nice. 3 things you don't leave your house without.
3 things I don't leave. My upbringing. The fact that I need to keep my sanity and sanctity alive.
Wow.
And my Bhagwan Ji ka Ashirwad.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Wow. 3 things you do in the morning.
3 things I do in the morning. I wake up and I make sure that I give a lot of love to my dog, Swag.
Yeah. Yes.
He's very sweet and he has me, only me in his life.
Yeah.
So I give my time to him. I go to the gym. That is a compulsion.
Yeah, like you said, brushing your teeth.
Yeah. And I do puja. I don't step out without doing my prayers.
Wow. 3 things you do at night.
3 things I do at night. I spend time with my own self without nobody's disturbance. I have to have that time.
Yeah, me time is important.
Yeah. I have to look. I have to come back and look at myself in the mirror and ask certain questions. If I did good today or not.
Wow.
And third thing is thanking God. Yeah, basically just thanking God of the day that I've got.
Wow, that's nice. Your favorite Big Boss winner so far in all the seasons? Who you feel actually that person deserved it?
Stan deserved it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I really like that guy. He's a hard-working, dedicated guy.
Wow.
So yeah.
From your season, Sumbul, Saundarya, Priyanka, or Tina, your favorite Big Boss contestant, the girl contestant in your season?
Archana.
Okay.
I loved her.
Wow.
Oh God, she could be so real.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it when she was inside, but I now know that she was absolutely real.
Okay, lastly, if you had any one superpower, what would it be?
I have a lot of superpowers.
One. What is it?
I can make anything disappear. Like I will get myself disappeared from here to the shot.
Yeah, I know. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
it was amazing talking to you.